it. It's a big bear. Beautiful animal. About half a day up to McFadden here now, and there's whitecaps even on the river. Now it's a big section of the river, really wide, probably near a kilometre. The winds are supposed to keep going all day. Alright, Saku, let's get back out this thing, bud. Let's go. Good boy. What are you doing? Having a snooze. These last few warm days, there's still a few nippers around. In here now, they're, I guess I'll call them moderately to mildly thick compared to what we seen early on in the trip. So, it's going down in the minuses tonight, -2 or 3 I think. Any day now will be their last. Sorry, boys. I'm sure you had a good season. Hey, Shay. They got lots of blood from us.
The frosty one in the big land this morning. But that fire is nice to start the day.
over this hat. Attaboy. All right, that's our first significant challenge here on the McFadden. A little rock cliff here, the canoe's on the other side. There's enough ledges along here for me to cling on to and drag the canoe up. The current's got a bit of speed to it though, so let's try it out. One sec. All right, that seems to be the worst part over. Thank God. It's a lot more difficult doing these things late in the trip, skirting a rock wall like that. Whew. That one fed into some nice white water. Looks like one more ledge up ahead and it flattens out for a bit, so nice paddle in. It's a good break in between. Do a bit of lining, paddle a bit, keeps things fresh. Cool, I'm warm now. It's only a few degrees out, but working up a sweat. This place is amazing. The McFadden, it started off like a bit of a subarctic forest and it slowly faded into tundra. All the tops of the ridges are very subarctic tundra-like. And I'm starting to see it along the riverbanks too. This is beautiful. McFadden got a bit tricky on me. First bit of flat water in a while. That's welcomed. It's just before 5 o'clock now. I'm gonna look for a camp soon. Another hour. What do you think, Saku? It's getting dark earlier now. Just after 8, close on 8:30. It'll be too dark to do anything. It's a big difference from early in the trip when we had till 10:30 even. So it's the change of seasons. It's happening. Took a little break here, didn't we, Saku? Stumbled upon a great lunch of partridge berries. Oh yeah, look at those. They're big too. They're just about ripe, some of them. Usually takes till the first couple frosts. But good enough for a quick lunch. There'll be several more handfuls of those taken. They're pretty tart berry though. So, camp's established. It's cooling off again this evening, going down into minuses, -2 or -3. So the fire will be nice and appreciated. My feet are a little cold after trotting through the water all day, even with my dry suit on. So today, I only had it on halfway, and that's the way I have been doing it most of the time unless we've had steady rain. Reason being is because I find I sweat a lot when I have it up to my neck. You've seen me do it, you've seen me use it that way, but generally I use this drawstring and it goes tight just above my hips, so from my hips down I don't get wet under here. Once in a blue moon I've gotten a little bit over and some water has seeped down. That's the brakes. So the benefit is built-in socks. They go into the boot. Now, my socks are dry under here, my feet are dry, but they're still cold because these boots are submerged all day long. That's why my feet were getting cold. This is only a thin liner. I got 2 pairs of socks underneath, but still my feet get cold. So that's how it works. And there you have it, nice dry socks. Slip on my booties. And now I'm ready for the evening camp. Yes, sir. Hits the spot every time. Every time. So with the morning is getting colder, to ensure that I'm a happy camper, when I crawl out of this tent bright and early, one match, we got a morning flame, nice and dry. Boots are like ice chunks. We're up on the latitudes here now. We're up north. This is bound to happen. I was hoping it wouldn't happen this early. Because if you get 4 or 5 days like this in a row, small ponds are going to catch over. But I don't want to look too far ahead. We can't control the weather. So, you know, the best we can do is just keep taking a chunk off the big distance every day. We still got about 1,000 kilometers. But from here, once we get into Quebec, we got lakes, we got ponds, and we got downstream for 750 kilometers. No more of this upstream stuff. And if we can get the right winds, we can get there before freeze up. Clean that out.
First big portage for us here. Unless we're Atlantic salmon, we could whip right up that thing. But we're not. So I got all the gear brought halfway, a little more than halfway actually. And I was close on half a kilometre portage, so nice way to keep warm on a cool September day, isn't it, Saku? Nice break. Look at this absolutely insane country. Nuts. Look behind me. Beautiful Labrador. We're getting close to Quebec. Chipping away. About 60, 70 kilometers to go. Me and Saku have just been mowing down blueberries on this portage. They're everywhere. The frost got them a bit squishy, about to explode almost when you pick them. But they're delicious. Good quick sugars. Help me get through this portage a little easier. Look at these ones. Monsters. Watch. There's a lot of blueberries down the old belly, boy. They might bite us back tomorrow. Oh my. Okay, that's the flat water we're into next. That's a nice bear having a feed of berries up there. We were just coming up to McFadden. I seen him take off from down by the riverbank, and he's gone on up there now. I'm having a peek. Wicked. It's a big bear. Beautiful animal.
Today we're going to say goodbye to the McFadden River. There's still a half a dozen kilometers left though, a bit of work. From there, it's up into its tributaries, which is basically a maze of lakes interconnected by rivers, where our resupply will come in and meet us. It's going to give us a second wind. Saku, do you want your food? Come on. You're looking a little sore this morning, bud. Oh, that upriver walking, hey? You used to sitting in the canoe. Oh, stretch her out. I checked his paws, none of them are sore. So I think he's just stiff. He was sat in the canoe for almost a month. Didn't do a whole lot. I don't know, Sack, we're going to test you out is what we'll do. Well, it's goodbye to the McFadden. Beautiful river. Saku seems to be doing better now. Lovely day out. He wouldn't get out of the canoe the first little while, but we just had to do a rapid. He hopped out and away he goes.
branched off to McFadden. And we done one small portage. Wasn't too bad. Now we got another. That's a nice fall up there. Beauty. We ended on the portage trail, number 4 today. So the canoe's gone ahead. It's the only thing. Everything else is back here at the start. This is where we'll camp. Saku had a great day after. He came right around. He was running, hopping, swimming, the whole works. So that's good. Made me feel more relaxed. There's a canoe right where we left it yesterday evening. I'm just bringing over the rest of the outfit now. What's that, Zach? We got our first duck of the season, hey? I'm gonna get the feathers off him, and that's gonna go well. Much needed. Yeah, just coming along there, up some smaller lakes now. They're almost like ponds, and we're getting close to Quebec. Out in front of us came 3 ducks. They were probably 100, 150 yards away. I had to catch up to them. Managed to get one, and that's going to go well tonight for supper. Well, last drop of coffee before the resupply. Sad times. Looks like it'll be tea bags from here on in, Sack. Here comes the weather. It's on the way. The weather's coming. We just got camp set up here now in the bush, somewhat of a shelter. Young Saku in there lying down. Hard to see him, he's right there. Time to get a fire going now. Managed to get a couple more ducks. buddy. Bit of liver. There you go. So we woke up to this morning. It's day 2 here at this camp, and we've gotten a bit of snow. Gale's been strong. Little mini storms are blowing in every 20-30 minutes. Little camp we got here. Got the tarp up. We were just out for a walk away from camp. Went over a little hill. I wanted to see where we're gonna paddle tomorrow. And the snow whipped right in. Look at it. It's pretty thick here now. Gotta get back to camp. Contact. You can hardly see the canoe anymore, sure. Another one down, Saku boy! Woohoo! Woo! See you tomorrow! I just got to bring the barrel back over now, and we'll load the canoe up, and we'll be ready to go. Come here, Jack. Go. Come here. Come here, man. Come here. Let's go. Good boy. Alright, so we're all loaded up. It's about -15, 16 over here with the wind chill. Really exposed on this side. We're away from our protected shelter. We have a lovely spot. And over here, northwesterlies are whipping. This is a smaller intertwining section of the lake, so we should get some shelter, but a little further ahead it opens up. I don't know how it's going to be. I guess we'll find out. The border to Quebec is only a few kilometers away. Let's go, Saku. Let's get there. So the engine got fired up, some ground was covered, and now we're in Quebec. We landed on a nice little beach to take a break. Welcome to Quebec, Saku bud. So we just had a little break to warm up there. It was nice to boil the kettle, and now we got the canoe loaded back up. I threw a rock up front here. We were swaying around a bit in the wind, and we're light on food. The canoe's not as stable out there, so little things you got to do, maintenance along the way. Sun's out though, it's nice. This is the longest the sun's been out in a few days for an extended stretch of time. So we'll enjoy it. Come up. Before we went, Saku wanted to jump up and say hi. He loves the sun too. That's another 8-hour day in the books. What was it, Saku? Like 25 kilometers. Now we go sit back for a much needed relax. And what a lovely camp we got. Hey, Sack. So we skipped over the border today into Quebec. Battled some stiff winds all day. Stopped in for a break. That's awesome. Wicked. So we crossed Labrador. We've done it. We're in Quebec now, and it's the same old woods, right? Nothing changed from Labrador to Quebec. So, happy to be over the border, making our way. Saku's remaining rations there. About 4 days. Much like me. Yeah, we're stretching out the rations now. That's okay though. That'll only make you appreciate it more when you get it. Time for my oatmeal. That's my breakfast left. For the next little while, some of Mom's homemade granola. Thanks, Mom. It's the best. And we got some plain oatmeal. I don't know, what can I afford here for the next little while? Sack, a little handful. I don't want to drop any in the ground, do we? Yeah, that's getting low too, so we got a pouch of oatmeal. Get in there. Last but not least, oil. Gotta add the oil. Need those extra calories, extra virgin olive oil. Spoonful of that or two. And we got a cup of oatmeal. I could eat around 10 cups of that right now. I could just clean the barrel. The last 4 suppers I got there. This oatmeal. The Cliff Bars I have left. Starving. Working hard, right? It's hard to carry enough food to match the work output. September 25th, 2018, day 61. Look what we bagged coming into camp. A few ducks. One's gonna be roasting on that stick tonight. We will not make it to Canoe for the resupply. We're around 30 kilometers short, so we're still going to get it, but there's stormy, windy weather coming up over the next 3-4 days. So the only window of opportunity is tomorrow, and even then it's not going to be a great day. Let's hope they can land. So that's where we stand. Resupply is on the way. What do you think, Saku? We're freshly resupplied, back on the move. I feel revived here. This morning we're making good time. We ran a rapid, we had to line down a rapid, and now we're on our way up to Canoe. From resupply 1 to resupply 2 we went 510 kilometers. Didn't reach my goal of Canoe, but we got pretty close. Right now we're plugging. We're about 850 kilometers from Hudson Bay. Beautiful day here now. Sun's mixed in with some light winds, and snow comes in strong here and there. We had a leak in the tent last night, so it got wet and still not dry. So tonight we're going under the tarp. We got a few boughs laid down. Life is good. Couple days, these big storms sweep in, they come and go, but it's making navigation a this one, the wind picked up hard, we gotta find shore. It's blowing us in. Time for shelter. Alright, we're gonna pop out here. That got out of hand. Couldn't fight the wind, it was like a wall. Go on, Zach. I'm gonna drag the canoe in now, take shelter, and we'll get back at it when we can. But you can't be on the lake in this. It's a disaster waiting to happen. Boy, did that ever come on quick. We're just here now in the lee of some bush, taking shelter for the last 20 minutes. But that's it, it's dying down now. What's that say? Ice. Ice, ice, ice. It's October 1st. Last few days have been 0 or below 0 after a brief warm-up. Lovely day here now. Look at the juniper, or tamarack as you can call them. That's a sure sign that fall is here now. Beautiful golden hue to them. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's nice to be out and see that. I love it in the woods in the fall. My favorite time of year. Just something special about it. It's comforting. Changing of colors to crisp air. It's unreal. Unreal. Alright, this snow is persisting here. It's not blowing hard, and you know, I like it a lot better than rain. You don't get near as wet. It's coming down pretty heavy now. Almost like a snowman here. Oh, holy jumpings. Gonna have a little fire to toast up. Here comes another one. Buckle up. Lovely Canoe Reservoir in Quebec, and we're greeted at the door with one of these little classic mini storms. So pulled in, yep, not much we can do about it. Well, it's been a while since the last update, over a week now. We're here on Canoe. There's been some reasons for not tuning in. The sun's been scarce, it's been out just a few minutes daily. So I've been unable to charge my cameras at all the juice goes towards my SOS devices. But the real story has been the last week. We've moved. This will be our second day now. We were wind bounded for 6. There was howling west and northwesterlies, gusts up to 90 kilometers, close on 100. And we didn't move, we sat still. The waiting game is starting to play with me now. That 6-day break, then we moved 2 days ago. Yesterday we were stalled again, strong winds, can't take a chance. But we're back moving today. If we can only string a few days together and get back in the groove. But the wait has been a hard mental battle. I can only do so much. I'm trying to conserve energy. I can't really go ranting around, so we're just sitting still. Physically, I feel good. Today's great. It's only just 10 a.m. and we already have almost 15 kilometers in. We're gone by sunrise. This Canoe when it clears off at some lake, isn't it, Saku? Absolutely beautiful. It's come down to this. I still got 10 yards to get in to shore, have a fire for lunch, and look at all that ice. I gotta bash it away now. It's -8. It's now October 11th. Winter's coming on quick and fast. Right now it's dinner hour. The sun's been out all day and this ice still hasn't melted. So a few more nights like last night. It's not gonna be long. All right, I gotta jump out. All right, fire time it is, real quick. Can't feel my feet. Sat in a canoe for the last 4 hours. All right, got a nice big bundle of kindling here. Spruce twigs, get that going now. That one's gone out. Strike one. Hands are cold, see? Don't got that control. Here we go. That's what happens when you get super cold, you're not as efficient. Attaboy, Sack, come on, buddy. We're just coming in now to a lake off Canoe. I'm trying to take a shortcut. Coming in through here is we're going to cut off at least 60 kilometers or more from our route. Come on. Good boy. Sack likes the snow, don't you? All right. This is the condition we're in here now today. It's October 13th. The last couple days we've had about 30 centimeters of snow. In fact, it hasn't stopped snowing for the last 48 hours nearly. I just had to break ice coming in through that little narrow area out from the lake we were on. And now I got a portage around a half a kilometer through there. Anyways, winter has arrived here in Quebec. I'm gonna gear the canoe up for the portage now. Latest update from up north here. Loading the canoe for the portage. Setting up my bars with the paddle here. And it's cracked. I don't know if it's been where I had to pry through some ice. That's probably the cause. Okay, canoe's geared up for the portage. I gotta watch out for these rocks. They're everywhere, they're wet, they're slippery, they're icy. Just went down in, big hole, lucky that went down that hole. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta be careful. Lord, jumping. Man, This is nuts. What an experience. Boat's over, most of the gear. One more trip to go, number 3. And the more important thing to note, this whole pond is thick slush. And that's a long portage down there to get over to the other side and keep going. Another half a kilometre. So we're gonna have to smash through that. First, I'm gonna have to tape this up with duct tape. I don't know what to think of it all. Come on, Sack. This might have to come to an end sooner or later for our safety. Lots of factors playing in here. I just gotta get this portage done, try to get to some open water, and we'll go from there. The next small pond we gotta cross is about 200 yards long, and it's all but frozen. Beyond this next small pond there's more. They're probably frozen. The quickest way for me to get back to Canoe is to head back where we came from. I don't know, this is becoming a fight against nature, an unnecessary one, and I don't think it's wise for us to continue on with the outfit we have. Was never meant to be a winter trip. I knew I was going to face early winter conditions, but not freeze up yet. So that's where we stand right now, isn't it, Saku? What do you think, bud? If I keep going further on, I could get into more ice. Then we might be in trouble. If we get back to Canoe and we make it to the other side, those lakes and ponds potentially are going to be frozen too. So that puts us at a wall. What are we going to do, Sack? Do we go home? Do we go home, buddy? Hey, do we go home? What do we do? You tell me. You're assistant captain. That's the lean-to where we spent the last couple nights in, waiting for the chopper. Now he's up there. We gotta go up and meet him. Come on, Saku, let's go. Can't believe it. It's okay, buddy, it's okay. It won't hurt you. It's okay, Saku. All right, this is it. Our ride is here. We're about to get plucked out of the Quebec wilderness here on the Labrador Peninsula. 1,000 kilometers into our trip. The canoe is stashed down there on that lake. But that's it for us. Saku! Time to go home, buddy. Woohoo! Back home. Bear, what are you doing? What are you doing? Saku, who's that?
It's a house.